All right, y'all, it's me again. All right, y'all, so today we're gonna be taking a look at the Sightmark Mini Shot M-Spec M1 V2. I know it was long, but I did it. I got it out. We finna shoot this thing, see if it's worth buying. Now, I've been running this dot for, I say, a couple weeks now. I done took to the range a few times. I haven't did a review on it yet. Y'all know I got a couple AR-15s, and y'all have never seen me with a pistol red dot on an AR pistol. Let me just try it out. Now, if I ever did throw a dot on one of these little short ARPs, it would be a closed emitter. We got a closed emitter also. But this right here is sleek. Still use my iron sights on it, just in case that go out. I can pop them things up and still get to work. Last time y'all seen this, I had my LPVO on here. Took that off, and y'all know I was gonna keep the backup sights on here. But Sightmark sent this optic out. I want to test it out. We might keep it on here. We might not, but let's get to shooting. Now, we got 30 rounds. We are at, I counted 27 yards. We're gonna go 10 rounds to the head. I feel like I pulled a couple of those. Now, I don't know if I did a build breakdown on this thing, but I will do it while I'm walking back to load up. Now, this is an Aero Precision. Nope, I'm tripping. This is a PSA lower, all PSA internals. The upper is from Ballistic Advantage. The handguard is the UTG Pro handguard. We got a little look at that, a little glimpse at that. Nothing too special, but I like it, man. That damn thing hot. All right, now that we clear, show that we clear. Let's break down the build quality on this thing. Right off the bat, took it out the box. It does not feel like a cheap optic. Actually feel pretty tough, bro. Now, Sightmark built this from 6061 T6 aluminum, IP67 waterproof rated, shockproof, and overall it just feel like it could take, it could take a few hits. That being said, let's go drop this thing, bang this thing around, and see how it turn out. Gun is clear. Let's go down to the range, put a few shots through it. Now, I would say we back at 10, 12 yards. Let's do all center mass shots. So. Now, I would say, I dropped my damn phone. I hope my phone ain't cracked. Now, them first 3 rounds, them first 3-4 rounds, I pulled them to the left. So, let's go check them out. Now, this was all, I think I had 30. This was all 30. I don't know how many rounds I had in there, but these first 3, I definitely pulled myself. So, this is still palm size. I'm going to call myself out on them. The rest of these, I was aiming here, but it was windy. I was moving. Stay zero. Look, y'all better hope my other phone ain't broke, or it's gonna be a wrap on this video for the day. God, I'm finna show y'all what my phone is looking like right now. We're gonna look at it at the same time. Let me turn this camera around. We're gonna pick it up and look at it at the same time. We good. We all right. Now that we're back at the table, let's talk a little bit more about this thing, and we are clear. Now, this optic does have a doctored footprint. You put it on a pistol, or AR, or one of those tactical shotguns. I think this thing will be solid on there. Now, lens clarity. I think the lens clarity is pretty clear. I can see the optic pretty clean when I'm putting it out there. I don't get a starburst like on some of the lower budget optics. Like when you put it on the brightness that you want it, you get a starburst. I don't get a starburst, so that's a plus. Like I said, the lens is pretty clean, but not like one of those $500 optics. Quite frankly, I didn't expect it to be. For the price this is everything I expected. That's pretty solid, man. Now, what do you get? The 3 MOA red dot, which is kind of that, you know, perfect middle ground. Now, it's big enough for the fast target acquisition, but definitely small enough to stay accurate past 25 yards. Now, the brightness settings is good too. I didn't have the optic wash away. It didn't get blurry. Dot is crisp. So, after a few range trips, this optic has held 0. Got a few hundred rounds through it so far. We finna put some more shots through it in a second. Didn't loosen up, didn't flicker. Now, you see I just banged it up against the little table over there. This thing has not loosened up at all. The optic or the mount, it's pretty solid. Overall, for the price, this thing just feels reliable, bro. You barely notice this thing on the gun, bro. I like it. If I wanted to use my backup sights, I could, no problem. Battery life and controls. Controls is pretty straightforward, simple. Positive, negative. You turn it down on this side, you turn it up on this side. Battery life. Battery life pretty good depending on your brightness settings. You know, everybody's eye is different. Everybody gonna have it on a different setting, so you know, it may vary. Now, one thing I don't like is it does not have a solar panel on top. That's one thing I like all of my red dots to have is the solar panel. Now, they do got this one, which I should have thrown on here, but I might throw it on here next video. This one got the solar panel on top. I'm digging that. I'm digging that, bro. Now, let's go through the pros and cons on this thing, because every dot has pros and everything has cons. Let's go through the pros. It's lightweight, it's rugged, it's reliable. You get a 3 MOA dot. 3 MOA dot that's daylight bright. Also get simple controls and a decent mountain footprint. I can say that this thing holds 0. After a few range trips, after I just banged it around, it still held 0. Now, let's go through the cons, because everything got cons. Glass isn't the same level as, you know, the higher end red dots, but we've already been through that. This is a $200 red dot. I'm not expecting it to be, you know, on a $500 budget. I'm not expecting that. Another thing, the window is small, but it's not a deal breaker. Now, I know when I'm shooting and I'm target focused, I don't really mind what size the glass is, because everything is just there. It's small. It is small. I can't admit that. Another positive I forgot to mention, it does have the shake awake function. I like all my dots to have shake awake. It saves so much of the battery. Most people forget to turn their red dots off and they just, you know, lay it on the table or lay it in the safe and it's just on. I don't carry my ARs around. I don't do that. I don't know if y'all do that, but if this didn't have the shake awake function and I just went home after this range day and I just threw it in the safe, forgot to turn it off, most likely it's gonna be dead. Especially if you have it on the highest, brightness setting. So say I go home after this and I don't touch this AR-15 for like a month, and I probably got it on the highest brightness setting because I'm out here in the sun, and I just throw it in the safe. Forget to turn it off. Go back a month later, it's dead. You know why? Because I don't have the shake awake function. Now, for the money, the Sightmark Mini Shot M-Spec M1 V2 is definitely worth it's definitely worth that. It's tough, it's dependable, and it really does everything that you need an optic to do without breaking the bank. That's the best part about it, without breaking the bank. Now, that's gonna wrap it up on this Sightmark. Now, we got something else. We got something else to show off real quick. So, y'all stick around. Just wait on me, but like the video real quick. Just wait on me real fast. Now, another thing, I got this AR that I've been wanting to see if the super safe work inside of it. Now, I've shot this gun before, but not with that SS in it. So, like I said before, we're not gonna be doing the whole squeeze burst, the whole squeeze crop, the whole squeeze. We're just gonna be doing burst. Semi. Super. We good. I know it'll work. It'll work. That 2-round burst is crazy, bro. That 2-round burst is crazy. Now, if I hold it, it's over. That 2-round burst is crazy, though, man. Watch this. Once you learn that 2-round burst, you gon' that bitch crazy. That bitch, what we got in here, man? We got enough for some. Let's go get some more. Every super safe I have now is drop in, bro. We're gonna do 2-round spurts. Money.